The night is heavy, a blanket of lead, full of the thoughts that were left unsaid. I look at the sky, there's a light up there, giving a glow to my deep despair. A sullen moon hanging low and wide, watching the secrets we try to hide. My voice is a tremor, a weary blues, nothing left for me to win or to lose. It stares at the broken, it stares at the sad, reflecting the madness that we never had. Oh, it's a sullen moon, cold and gray, watching our youth just drift away. With a cynical lie and a pale sick beam, it mocks the remains of every broken dream. Stage, living a life on a torn up page. The moon is a witness, the moon is a judge, holding a grudge that will never budge. I'm looking for comfort, I'm looking for grace, but there's only shadows on the moon's dark face. We're dancing in darkness, we're dancing in gloom, waiting for silence to fill up the room. It stares at the broken, it stares at the sad, reflecting the madness that we never had. Oh, it's a sullen moon, cold and gray, watching our youth just drift away. With a cynical eye and a pale sick beam, it mocks the remains of every broken dream. A pale, lonely orb in a galaxy vast, witnessing everything we've done in the past. Sullen, so sullen, the moon is falling. You offered me diamonds in a clouded room, a garden of roses that never could bloom. Your words were a haze of indigo blue. I wanted to believe every bit of it too. The smoke curls up like a serpentine dance, taking a final and desperate chance.
I promised you mountains, I promised the moon, but the winter came early and ended the June. My intentions were honest, or so I would say, but promises drift when the sky turns to gray.
I held out my hand, but you slipped through the air, leaving me standing in this cold, empty glare. We were writing our names in a cloud of regret, things that we said, things we should forget. The ink is all spilling on the table of pine, and crossing the borders of a divine. Oh, these smoky promises, thin and unclear, dissolving away as the end draws near. We traded our hearts for a beautiful light beneath the vastness of a hollow sky. Lost in the haze, we are drifting apart. Smoky promises break a lonely heart.
The flavor of bitter, the scent of the flame. I don't even know if you remember my name. We toasted to futures that never took root. Now we're just reaping this flavorless fruit.
The embers are dying, the room's getting cold. Another sad story that's already been told.
And you watch the patterns that fade in the light,
disappearing ghosts of a passionate night.
I gave you my rhythm, you gave me your plea,
but the smoke is the only thing left for me.
The curtains are heavy,
the colors are dim, caught in the cycle, swimming on a whim. We were writing our names in a cloud of regret, things that we said, things we should forget. The ink is all spilling on the table of pine, crossing the borders of a life once divine. Oh, these smoky promises, thin and unclear, dissolving away as the end draws near. We traded our hearts for a beautiful lie beneath the vastness of a hollow sky. Lost in the haze, we are drifting apart. Smoky promises break a lonely heart. Breathe in the gray, let the memories fly. There's no point in asking the reasons why. Just let it dissipate, let it all go into the shadows. Soft and slow, just smoke in the air. Are you still standing there? Oh, these smoky promises, thin and unclear, dissolving away as the end draws near. We traded our hearts for a beautiful lie beneath the vastness of a hollow sky. Lost in the haze, we are drifting apart. Smoky promises break a lonely heart. Smoky promises fading to air. Nothing left, only the smoke. The clock on the wall has stopped in its track, and there's no use in wanting the past to come back. I pour out the amber, I pour out the pain, while listening to the sound of the falling rain.
the bottle is dry, just a drop for the soul, to help me surrender and give up control. My throat is all ragged from saying goodbye,
Watching the smoke rise up to the sky,
a final salute to the ghost in the room,
woven in shadows and spinning in gloom. It's the last bourbon, sweet and refined, leaving the wreckage of our love behind. One final swallow to dampen the sting of all the sorrow that tomorrow last one, just one. The bourbon is gone. It's the last bourbon, sweet and refined, leaving the wreckage of our love behind. One final swallow to dampen the sting of all the sorrow that tomorrow will bring. Last bourbon, sweet night, everything ends just right. My chest is a locker that I haven't unlocked, while the world outside is ticking on the clock. I wear my secrets like a heavy coat of wool. The gravity of silence is a relentless pull. I've been rusting in the corner of this bay, watching the colors bleed out of the day. My voice is like gravel on a gravel road, carrying the weight of a heavy ancient load. The hinges creak whenever we try to speak. The foundation of our house is growing weak. It's a rusty heart in a polished town, trying to keep the walls from falling down. Corroded feelings and a dented pride, with nowhere left for us to run and hide. You look at me like I'm a relic from the past, knowing that these gears weren't ever meant to last. But beneath the oxidation and the grime, there's a heartbeat ticking out of time. I see the copper turning into shades of green, living in the spaces that exist between. We polish up the surface just to look the part, while I'm still bleeding from a rusty heart. The hinges creak whenever we try to speak. The foundation of our house is growing weak. It's a rusty heart in a polished town, trying to keep the walls from falling down. Corroded feelings and a dented pride, with nowhere left for us to run and hide. I wore the dress that you said you loved, a gift from the heavens down from above. But the fabric is tearing at the seams, just like the fabric of our broken dreams. The spotlight shivers on my weary skin, wondering where the end should begin.
I remember the nights when we stood so tall before we watched the heavy empire fall. My coat is frayed and my spirit's worn. In this ragged silence I am reborn. The stage is empty and the floor is cold, trading our youth for a pile of gold.
We tried to fashion the crown of light, but we couldn't handle the heat of the night. Now we are tethered to the pride we kept, while all our promises finally slept. It's like broken velvet on a dusty chair, caught in a tangle of deep despair. You were the rhythm, I was the rhyme, lost in the static of a wasted time. Everything soft has turned to stone. In this broken velvet, we're all alone.
The piano keys are missing a note, just like the words that I never wrote. I see the trembling in your soft embrace,
Trying to hide from the truth of this place.
we were the royalty of the jazz-lit room.
Now we are weaving a web of doom. And you still look at me with eyes so deep, promises that you meant to keep. But the velvet tears with every move. We've got nothing left to really prove. The curtains are closed and the show is through, just a fading echo of me and you. We tried to fashion a crown of light, but we couldn't handle the heat of the night. Now we are tethered to the pride we kept, while all our promises finally slept. It's like broken velvet on a dusty chair, caught in a tangle of deep despair. You were the rhythm, I was the rhyme, lost in the static of a wasted time. Everything soft has turned to stone. In this broken velvet, we're all alone. Tear it away, let the floor show through. There's nothing here for me or you. The luxury faded, the colors bled, stuck in the words that we never said. No more velvet, just the skin. Let the silence let it in. It's like broken velvet on a dusty chair, caught in a tangle of deep despair. You are the rhythm, I was the rhyme, lost in the static of a wasted time. Everything soft has turned missing since the middle of the night. My heart is heavy with the rhythm gone wrong, singing the words to a forgotten song. The barman knows the look upon my face, lost in the haze of this lonely place.
I see you staring through the bottom of the glass, watching the ghost of our wreckage pass. My voice is ragged from the words I kept, while the rest of the world is finally slept. We're pouring sorrow into every drink, standing right here on the jagged brink. Whatever happened to the spark we found? Now silence is the only joyful sound. The tables turn and the candles die. We're living under a paper-thin sky. Oh, these whiskey shadows chasing us down, the loudest people in a quiet town. You hold the secret, I hold the pain, walking through fire in the pouring rain. Nothing is left but the smoke and the plea, whiskey shadows between you and me. The clock is ticking on a debt we owe to the places that we used to know. I'm wearing regret like a tailored suit, while the bitter harvest bears its fruit.
Your eyes are mirrors of the life I lost, counting the tally and counting the cost.
And I am weary of the hollow game,
trying to mask all the hidden shame.
You offer comfort with a crooked hand,
building our castle on shifting sand.
The jazz is slowing to a dying beat,
while we admit our final defeat.
Whatever happened to the spark we found?
Now silence is the only joyful sound. The tables turn and the candles die. We're living under a paper-thin sky. All these whiskey shadows chasing us down, the loudest people in a quiet town. You hold the secret, I hold the pain, walking through fire in the pouring rain. Nothing is left but the smoke and the plea, whiskey shadows between you and me. Trade the dark for a little grace,
forget the lines upon each other's face.
The saloon is closing, the lights go low.
We have nowhere left to run or go.
Just you, just me, fading into the whiskey. Oh, these whiskey shadows chasing us down, the loudest people in a quiet town. I hold the pain, walking through fire in the pouring rain. Nothing is left but the smoke and the plea, whiskey shadows between you and me. Just shadows now,
fading away
into the gray, whiskey shadows. Ice is melting in my glass again. I'm tracing circles where your ghost has been. This saloon is breathing out a tired sigh under the neon of a hollow sky.
I hear the rattle of a distant train mixing with the rhythm of the midnight rain. My coat is heavy with the dust of years, and all the whiskey can't drown out these fears.
We are two shadows dancing on the floor, waiting for a knock upon the door. It's just whiskey, smoke, and faded lines. We're losing track of all the warning signs. Two broken voices in a smoky haze, lost in the wreckage of our better days.
I played the gambler, but I lost the hand, drifting slowly on the shifting sand.
Your voice is gravel in a velvet room, cut in the silence like a sudden doom.
I wore the diamonds, but they felt like lead,
remembering every single word you said.
the piano player hits a lonely key
While we drift further out to sea, we are two shadows dancing on the floor,
waiting
for a knock upon the door. It's just whiskey, smoke, and faded lines. We're losing track of all the warning signs. Two broken voices in a smoky haze, lost in the wreckage of our better days. Oh, oh.
burn the map and leave the light behind.
There's nothing left here for us to find.
Just the embers of a
Dying fire, wrapped in the tangle of our own desire. Whiskey, smoke, drifting high. Tell me, darling, tell me why. It's just whiskey, smoke, and faded lines. We're losing track of all the warning signs. Two broken voices in a smoky haze, lost in the wreckage of our better days. Let it fade into the night. Just whiskey, smoke, out of sight. I wore the dress that you said you loved, a gift from the heavens down from above. But the fabric is tearing at the seams, just like the fabric of our broken dreams. The spotlight shivers on my weary skin, wondering where the end should begin.
I remember the nights when we stood so tall before we watched the heavy empire fall. My coat is frayed and my spirit's worn. In this ragged silence I am reborn.
The stage is empty and the floor is cold, trading our youth for a pile of gold. We tried to fashion a crown of light, but we couldn't handle the heat of the night.
Now we are tethered to the pride we kept,
while all our promises finally slept. It's like broken velvet on a dusty chair, caught in a tangle of deep despair. You were the rhythm, I was the rhyme, lost in the static of a wasted time. Everything soft has turned to stone. In this broken velvet, we're all alone.
the piano keys are missing a note,
Just like the words that I never wrote.
I see the trembling in your soft embrace,
Trying to hide from the truth of this place.
we were the royalty of the jazz-lit room.
Now we are weaving a web of doom. And you still look at me with eyes so deep, promises that you meant to keep. But the velvet tears with every move. We've got nothing left to really prove. The curtains are closing, the show is through. Just a fading echo of me and you. We tried to fashion a crown of light, but we couldn't handle the heat of the night.
Now we are tethered to the pride we kept,
while all our promises finally slept. It's like broken velvet on a dusty chair, caught in a tangle of deep despair. You were the rhythm, I was the rhyme, lost in the static of a wasted time. Everything soft has turned to stone. In this broken velvet, we're all alone.
tear it away, let the floor show through. There's nothing here for me or you.
The luxury faded, the colors bled,
Stuck in the words that we never said.
no more velvet, just the skin. Let the silence let it in. It's like broken velvet on a dusty chair, caught in a tangle of deep despair. You were the rhythm, I was the rhyme, lost in the static of a wasted time. Everything soft has turned to stone. In this broken velvet, we're all alone. Broken velvet, softly torn, love is gone. The velvet curtain hides the morning light. We've been dancing since the middle of the night. My heart is heavy with the rhythm gone wrong, singing the words to a forgotten song. The barman knows the look upon my face, lost in the haze of this lonely place.
I see you staring through the bottom of the glass, watching the ghosts of our wreckage pass. My voice is ragged from the words I kept, while the rest of the world has finally slept.
We're pouring sorrow into every drink, standing right here on the jagged brink. Whatever happened to the spark we found? Now silence is the only joyful sound. The tables turn and the candles die.
We're living under a paper-thin sky.
Oh, these whiskey shadows chasing us down. The loudest people in a quiet town. You hold the secret, I hold the pain. Walking through fire in the pouring rain. Nothing is left but the smoke and the plea. Whiskey shadows between you and me.
The clock is ticking on a debt we owe to the places that we used to know. I'm wearing regret like a tailored suit, while the bitter harvest bears its fruit.
Your eyes are mirrors of the life I lost, counting the tally and counting the cost.
And I am weary of the hollow game,
trying to mask all the hidden shame.
You offer comfort with a crooked hand,
building our castle on shifting sand.
The jazz is slowing to a dying beat,
while we admit our final defeat. Whatever happened to the spark we found? Now silence is the only joyful sound. The tables turn and the candles die.
We're living under a paper-thin sky.
Oh, these whiskey shadows chasing us down. The loudest people in a quiet town. You hold the secret, I hold the pain. Walking through fire in the pouring rain. Nothing is left but the smoke and the plea. Whiskey shadows between you and me.
For a little grace,
forget the lines upon each other's face.
The saloon is closing,
the lights go low.
We have nowhere left to run or go.
Just you,
just me,
fading into the whiskey. Oh, these whiskey shadows chasing us down. The loudest people in a quiet town. You hold the secret, I hold the pain. Walking through fire in the pouring rain. Nothing is left but the smoke and the plea. Whiskey shadows between you and me.
just shadows
now fading away
into the gray.
Whiskey shadows. The hall is vast and the air is thin. I'm tracing the places where we've been. Every step sounds like a closing door. I don't recognize this house anymore. The chandelier is dim and coated in dust. A kingdom surrendered to age and to rust.
I shout your name, but the rafters reply with nothing but a long and weary sigh. My footsteps falter on the hardwood floor. I'm looking for something that's not here anymore.
The silence is heavy, a thick velvet shroud. We used to be lions, we used to be loud. Can you hear the ghosts songs we played in the empty corners where the colors fade. We built this castle on a shifting sea. Now there's nothing left for you and me. It's just hollow echoes in the dark of the hall, watching the shadows climb up the wall. The melody breaks like a wave on the sand, slipping right through the palm of my hand. A symphony ended, a story long gone. Hollow echoes waiting for the dawn.
I remember the laughter that filled up the space before time carved the lines upon your face. We were reckless travelers chasing the light before we surrendered to the weight of the night.
Now the tables are bare and the wine has run dry, and we've got no reasons left to even try. I'm searching for warmth in a fireplace cold, a story of silver that turned into mold. You're standing right there, but you're miles away, caught in the trap of our yesterday. The music has withered, the rhythm has died, with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Can you hear the ghosts of the songs we played in the empty corners where the colors fade? We built this castle on a shifting sea. Now there's nothing left for you and me. It's just hollow echoes in the dark of the hall, watching the shadows climb up the wall. The melody breaks like a wave on the sand, slipping right through the palm of my hand. The symphony ended, a story long gone. Hollow echoes waiting for the dawn.
We are the sound of a closing gate, resigned to the hunger of inevitable fate.
Just voices repeating a lesson unlearned in the ashes of bridges that we've burned. Echoes, just fading sounds down in the dark. Nothing remains, just hollow echoes in the dark of the hall, watching the shadows climb up the wall. The melody breaks like a wave on the sand, slipping right through the palm of my hand. A symphony ended, a story long gone. Hollow echoes waiting for the dawn. Hollow echoes, only the wind, let it end. My pulse is a drumbeat that no one can hear, echoing softly in the wake of your fear. I'm swaying in time to a song in my head, walking the floor where the angels have bled. I try to match tempo, I try to keep pace, but I'm always lagging in this empty space. My raspy breath is a metronome's click. The tension is heavy, the air is too thick. We're out of sync, we're a mismatched pair, dancing with ghosts in the stagnant I'm tired of singing this broken down song. I'm counting the beats till the end of the line, drinking the dregs of a bittersweet wine. Your gravelly baritone hides all the scars under the light of the dying out stars. We're out of sync, we're a mismatched pair, dancing with ghosts in the stagnant air. It's a lonely rhythm that we play alone, a heart made of granite, a soul made of stone. No melody follows, no harmony stays, just a lonely rhythm in the passage of days. One, two, we're moving apart. 3, 4, a hole in the heart. The beat doesn't matter, the cadence is gone. We're just two shadows waiting for dawn. Lonely, so lonely. The rhythm of us, it's a lonely rhythm that we play alone, a heart made of granite, a soul made of stone. No melody follows, no harmony stays, just a lonely rhythm in the passage of days. Just one beat left to go, lonely rhythm, soft and slow. The ice is melting in my glass again. I'm tracing circles where your ghost has been. This saloon is breathing out a tired sigh under the neon of a hollow sky. I hear the rattle of a distant train, mixing with the rhythm of the midnight rain. My coat is heavy with the dust of years, and all the whiskey can't drown out these fears. We are two shadows dancing on the floor, waiting for a knock upon the door. Oh, it's just whiskey smoke and faded lines. We're losing track of all the warning signs. Two broken voices in a smoky haze, lost in the wreckage of our better days. I played the gambler, but I lost the hand, drifting slowly on this shifting sand. Your voice is gravel in a velvet room, cutting the silence like a sudden doom. I wore the diamonds, but they felt like lead, remembering every single word you said. The piano player hits a lonely key while we drift further out to sea. We are two shadows dancing on the floor, waiting for a knock upon the door. It's whiskey smoke drifting high. Tell me, darling, tell me why. Oh, it's just whiskey smoking, faded lines. We're losing track of all the warning signs. Two broken voices in a smoky haze, lost in the wreckage of our better days. Let it fade into the night. Just whiskey smoke out of sight. Try to tune the strings within my soul, but somewhere in the dark I lost control. Every melody I write for you sounds like the ending of a dream come true. The piano is missing half its keys, rusting away beneath the willow trees. I'm playing notes that shouldn't belong, searching for the meaning of this song. Discordant echoes fill the hollow hall, waiting for the final curtain call. We're just broken chords in a bitter tune, howling underneath the fractured moon. Out of rhythm and out of time, living a life that's lost its right. You turn the pages but the notes are blurred, waiting for the silence to be heard. I'm singing rough and you're singing gold, a story that was destined to be told. My heart is heavy with the weight of sound, watching all my lyrics hit the ground. We are the harmony that fell apart, a jagged rhythm in a tired heart. Discordant echoes fill the hollow hall, waiting for the final curtain call. We're just broken chords in a bitter tune, howling underneath the fractured moon. Out of rhythm and out of time, living a life that's lost its till they snap and break. How much more of this can we take? Broken, just broken, the words we left unspoken. Whoa, just broken chords in a bitter tune, howling underneath the fractured moon. Out of rhythm and out of time, living a life that's lost its right. offered me diamonds in a clouded room, a garden of roses that never could bloom. Your words were a haze of indigo blue. I wanted to believe every bit of it too. The smoke curls up like a serpentine dance, taking a final and desperate chance.
I promised you mountains, I promised the moon, but the winter came early and ended the June. My intentions were honest, or so I would say, but promises drift when the sky turns to gray. I held out my hand, but you slipped through the air, leaving me standing in this cold, empty glare. We were writing our names in a cloud of regret, things that we said, things we should forget. The ink is all spilling on the table of pine, crossing the borders of a life once divine. Oh, these smoky promises, thin and unclear, dissolving away as the end draws near. We traded our hearts for a beautiful lie, beneath the vastness of a hollow sky. Lost in the haze, we are drifting apart. Smoky promises break a lonely heart. The flavor of bitter, the scent of the flame. I don't even know if you remember my name. We toasted a futures that never took root. Now we're just reaping this flavorless fruit. The embers are dying, the room's getting cold.
Another sad story that's already been told. And you watch the patterns that fade in the light, disappearing ghost of a passionate night. I gave you my rhythm, you gave me your plea, but the smoke is the only thing left for me. The curtains are heavy, the colors are dim, caught in the cycle, swimming on a whim. We were writing our names in a cloud of regret, things that we said, things we should forget. The ink is all spilling on the table of pine, crossing the borders of a life once divine. Oh, these smoky promises, thin and unclear, dissolving away as the end draws near. We traded our hearts for a beautiful lie, beneath the vastness of a hollow sky. Lost in the haze, we are drifting apart. Smoky promises break a lonely heart. The shadows, soft and slow, just smoke in the air. Are you still standing there? Oh, these smoky promises, thin and unclear, dissolving away as the end draws near. We traded our hearts for a beautiful lie, beneath the vastness of a hollow sky. Lost in the haze, we are drifting apart. Smoky promises break a and I'm standing here waiting for dawn.
My dress is a memory
of ballroom attire, doused by the water and burnt by the fire.
I'm checking my pocket, I'm looking for grace, but all I find is the lines on my face. The saloon is a cathedral of forgotten dreams,
coming apart at the brittle, worn seams.
we were
Kings of the stage, we were queens of the light. Now we're just ghosts in the middle of night. It's a faded grace, a dignity lost, counting the tally and weighing the cost. We bow to the silence, we exit the scene, lost in the spaces of what might have been.
My voice might be raspy, my shadow might lean,
but I'm still the king of this dark, lonely machine. You're still the lady with fire in your soul, even when gravity takes its hard toll.
the makeup is running,
The jewelry is fake.
how much more of this
Can a human heart take?
we smile for the ghosts,
And we toast to the wall, waiting for nothing, waiting for all. We were kings of the stage, we were queens of the light. Now we're just ghosts in the middle of night. It's a faded grace, a dignity lost, counting the tally and weighing the cost. We bow to the silence, we exit the scene, lost in the spaces for what might have been. Let the curtains fall, let the house lights dim. The cup is now empty right up to the brim. We walk with the God, now we crawl on the ground, in a silence that's louder than any known sound. Faded grace, in this empty place. It's a faded grace, a dignity lost, counting the tally and weighing the cost. We bow to the silence, we exit the scene, lost in the spaces of what might have been.
faded grace.
Let it go.
Only the shadows know.
I tried to tune the strings within my soul, but somewhere in the dark I lost control. Every melody I write for you sounds like the ending of a dream come true.
The piano is missing half its keys, rusting away beneath the
your trees. I'm playing notes that shouldn't belong, searching for the meaning of this song. Discordant echoes fill the hollow hall, waiting for the final curtain call. We're just broken chords in a bitter tune, howling underneath a fractured moon, out of rhythm and out of time, living a life that's lost its rhyme. You turn the pages, but the notes are blurred, waiting for the silence to be heard. I'm singing rough and you're singing gold, a story that was destined to be told. My heart is heavy with the weight of sound, watching all my lyrics hit the ground. We are the harmony that fell apart, a jagged rhythm in a tired heart. Discordant echoes fill the hollow hall, waiting for the final curtain call. We're just broken chords in a bitter tune, howling underneath a fractured moon, out of rhythm and out of time, living a life that's lost its rhyme. Maybe the music wasn't meant to last. Maybe we're living only in the past, strumming the strings until they snap and break. How much more of this can we take? Broken, just broken, the words we left unspoken. We're just broken chords in a bitter tune, howling underneath a fractured moon, out of rhythm and out of time, living a life that's lost its rhyme. Just a broken chord, just one more, leaving it all upon the floor. Midnight velvet curtains start to close on secrets that the city never knows. I'm sitting here beneath the chandelier, wishing that the truth would disappear. The bourbon burns, but it's a sweet release. Searching for a moment of some peace. Your silhouette is carved against the wall, watching as the autumn leaves all fall. We'll spin the stories in the dim lit glow, secrets that the night will never show. It's midnight velvet covering the pain, like roses soaking in the winter rain. Wrap yourself in colors dark and deep, while all the city promises go to sleep. I recall the nights we laughed so loud before we vanished in the heavy cloud. Now the stage is empty and the lights are low, and we've got nowhere else to go. You're staring blankly at the empty chair, running fingers through your messy hair. The jazz is soulful and the mood is blue. I'm still reaching out to touch you. Spin stories in the dim lit glow, secrets that the night will never show. It's midnight velvet covering the pain, like roses soaking in the winter rain. Wrap yourself in colors dark and deep, while all the city promises go to sleep. Time is slipping through our fingertips, a bit of vintage on our trembling lips. We built a palace out of shifting sand, holding the world